Good morning, human beings, human existings. This video is stolen from the funniest breathing organism on this parasocial engagement platform. This is his channel. It's his video idea, so I'm fully crediting him. Because I'm battling my addiction to attention, I asked you guys a few weeks ago to write your craziest confessions in this Ask Me a Question thing on Instagram, and you did. You did, and for some reason, too many of y'all decided to become publicly unemployable. I mean, I will not share your names, but this was just insane. The line between me and judgment is getting blurry. It was difficult for me to keep my holiness while reading. It's insane. I don't even remember most of them, but I remember some. It was a few weeks ago and I don't remember what happened. I was planning to record this video earlier, but I was just not focused enough, okay? I'm here now though. Let's do this. Oh, look what my mom bought. This is a green Vaseline dupe. So cute. Okay, let's see. Reading from my laptop because I'm obviously recording with my daily rectangular monitor. So this is the second one. I feel like I got subconsciously infected with his talking style. So if I feel unnatural while expressing like this, it's because this swag is inherited, but I really enjoy it. So you have to deal with it. I had to screenshot everything on my phone and send the screenshots to my computer through email. A lot of effort for you. I also need to remember not to exclaim my excitement or shock ungracefully. First one, smoked cigs for over a year. Well, unfortunately, this confession is very normalized, but in my circle, I'm really glad that you put it here as the craziest confession of your life, because it really is. It is shameful. It is disgusting. We are not judging, but I'm glad you've changed your ways. As normal as it sounds, it shouldn't be deemed as not a crazy confession, because it's equal to the next one. Stole my ex-bestie boyfriend. Huh? Stole my ex-bestie boyfriend. Was deserved. And karma got me. He started beating me. Wait. You are self-aware. You have a strong go-getter mentality. I hope you don't repeat this. Thank you. Next one. I gave myself mini bangs when I was 7. I have a better story. It was back in Ukraine. I was 6. I was left home alone because I was an independent little female creature since I was like 5 or 4, because they left me alone and went to work. So I was just like, I was experimenting, I was cooking, I was microwaving chocolate for 3 minutes in a microwave, and I almost burned down the whole house. That's like one of the craziest confessions of my life also. But this story, I liked creating hairstyles for myself, looking in the mirror. I just remembered, I was ironing money. I really loved doing like playful housework, you know? I was trying to cook, I was trying to iron things. All we had to iron was money. What I did, I took a lot of little elastics, not the like little colorful ones, not these ones, because they break easily. I had quite a lot of hair. And I just did a bunch of stuff, like one ponytail here, one ponytail here. Just for better visualization of the story, this was the creature who was committing these acts. So I played around with it and I really enjoyed what I had created. But when I got tired, I was trying to disengage from this activity and I was trying to take off the elastics and I couldn't because they got stuck in my hair. And instead of cutting the elastics, I cut my hair very close to the root. Let's not forget, I was a smart child. So I knew when my mom is going to come back home, she's going to do the reinventorization and find that we're missing this one elastic. Couldn't let that happen. I decided to sacrifice my hair and not the elastic. And I was walking with this like crazy mini bang on one side for like 2 years. It was visible. There is that. Next confession is, I've been in love with my best friend for over 4 years and it's just embarrassing to confess now. What would I do? I would tell him, and then he would just know if you should. I mean, it's not an advice video, but like, if you're in love with your best friend, then it's not really like that kind of a relationship. It's not the dynamic that both of you are expecting it to be, you know? So just call it what it is, confess it. And if it falls apart, then it's just not a friendship. It's a useless relationship that you're sabotaging yourself with. You're hurting yourself with it. So there's no point of this like friendly engagement if you are hurting yourself by engaging in it and it's too embarrassing to confess. So you're holding on to it just so it's not embarrassing. Like, it doesn't make sense in my head. It's not a crazy confession. a situation that's left without action for way too long. So I don't know, you can make it easier for yourself very easily. Next one. My mom kidnapped me and my bro because my dad used to do snow and called the cops on him twice. Okay, now we're getting to the ones that I was warning you about. I don't know if I can use these words, but my engaged with so many girls, he forgot about me and tried to flirt with me again on IG. Terrible, 0 out of 10. Oh wow. I don't even know how to, it was supposed to be a reaction video, but I'm lacking reactions. I'm just like, wow, we really do need morals, structures, family values, and God in our lives these days. Because, anyway, I'm trying to come up with a proper reaction. It's not really possible. I told my dad I had problems with guys because of my daddy issues. He said, yeah, I figured. Bro, be for real. Can't lie, I had a similar situation. Not exactly like that, but to be very vague and still employable, it was like mid a heated discussion, not an argument really. I just told him, do you realize that this kind of pattern of communication that we have with each other that is clearly presented right now in this situation is affecting my relationships with males? The dynamic, like it's clearly a reason why. The only thing that this man said was, what boys? He said, what boys? That's exactly my point. That's exactly my point, Dad. No boys. Let's balance it with a chiller one. I've met the alien into human body. Whatever this grammatical structure is, I'm not familiar with it. But I used to say the same thing a few years ago when I was very into crystals and TikTok. So this is not really a crazy confession. It's just a phase. It will pass. Now, I told you to trauma dump, and you did. But don't expect me to know what to say because this is heavy. This is heavy, chat. Severe kleptomania. This is when people steal, I think. Been told I steal excessively, especially when anxious without recall. I used to be overweight and didn't really have friends. Really started to hate connections in general. Pain. On your profile picture, you are clearly flexing your physique, so I see that you got better. Happy for you. Being overweight is a phase to getting better. It's actually an advantage. If you are overweight, you are in an advantage because you can have a transformation that will carry you and your discipline for the rest of your life. W physique, great. I hope this wasn't curated specifically for me to react to your physique, but I'm proud of you. Nice. I'm moving to a new country because I was deeply moved by a girl's eyes, and now I'm realizing it was a guiding light from my higher self to some... Well, what can I say? Fear God. Summer of 2023, I met this guy. I thought I had a crush on him and I started having dreams of me and him. I was obsessed with him and he told me he was leaving for another city on the other side of the country. First dream. You mean like dream when you go to sleep? Okay. First dream in August 2023, the last 2 weeks ago. Huh? Okay. Every dream used to make me sadder and sadder. Okay. This spring, I thought a lot, wrote a lot, and decided to get over him. Good. Lately, I've had 2 new dreams. Oh my gosh, girls are just the same. It hurts to read this. My best friend says I'm reading my future. I think maybe in my dreams, he represents my alter ego or something. Huh? Yeah, this is, you are so dysregulated. You are so dysregulated and scared to lose this ideal, perfect scenario that your body is losing any kind of analytical thinking and you're making everything magical. In your dreams, he represents your alter ego, whatever it means. Like, if you really break it down, it doesn't even make sense what you just said. But it makes sense to you in the moment because you want it to make sense, because you want it to be so magical, whimsical. He represents my alter ego or something. By the way, the guy is gay. How did that happen here? I did not expect that. I only told him about the latest dream. Why did you tell him about the dream? He didn't take it seriously like I did. I don't fully believe what my bestie says, but there may be a foundation of truth in it. I want all this to have a meaning. Maybe I'm just being very dramatic. You are in limerence. Brother is gay. Disengage. Remove yourself. Exit. You're not being dramatic, you know. I'm trying to be therapeutical here and conscious. You're not being dramatic. You're feeling things. It's normal that your brain creates dreams. These dreams that you're having are not signs from the above or him being a representation of your alter ego is just signs from your subconscious, because whatever you engage with on a regular basis in your thoughts is what is going to be represented in your dreams to you. And you're thinking a lot about this, and you would like this scenario to play out a certain way, so your dreams are created in a specific pattern that hurts you even more because it doesn't reflect the reality. Especially if bro is not of the traditional human settings. Why do you even... Okay, I'm not asking you why. I'm just telling you shouldn't even bother spending more of your energy there. Just gracefully remove yourself and elevate from this. Great foundation for evolution, not no foundation of truth in it. I want this all to have a meaning. We all want things to have meaning. Sometimes you shouldn't look for meaning. You should just move on. Now, this is a very unfortunate situation that I kind of relate to. My roommate fell in love with me last year, and we signed this year's lease before I knew. Well, financially, the situation is not the most convenient. Although, emotionally, it could help you grow if you communicated properly. You know, it could create distance and a normal human relationship without any romantic engagement. If you play it out perfectly, you know, you can really work with this. But you can be wrong. You can be so wrong, because I have a thing where I think everyone is in love with me. Most of the time it is true, and I hate being the bearer of bad news when I disengage, when I say that I'm not interested. But look, I'm even losing my voice from all of this crazy confessing. It's a weird thought to have and sounds very unhealthy, but if it proves itself to be correct every time, I think it's a valid fear, I would even say, because anytime anyone engages with me, I'm like, I do not want to marry you, please do not, you know. So you might be very wrong. Sometimes it's all in your head and no one is in love with you, and it's okay. People just want to exchange words with you, and people are just in your space and might be acting friendly. If you signed this year's lease before you knew, oh, you knew, so maybe they told you. If they told you, then you're cooked. I'm so sorry. Then you just have to endure and communicate and maybe rebuild this relationship from ground up, just as parallel human beings, not engaging in any flirtatious way. This was so fun. I really liked this. I didn't feel like a philosopher. It felt light on my heart and mind. It was really cool. I enjoy yapping, philosophizing, and over-intellectualizing everything. I think I low-key did here as well. I did. I can't not. But yeah, I hope you like this too. This was so fun. Let me know if you want like a continuation.
Yeah, so there's a lot of subtlety, but the craziest thing is that
I'll just play my video.
some kind of self-help kind of...
I'll just play my video. It's, you know, it's just a sign that you should watch more of my videos. Thank you.